I know shotguns don't really send people flying backwards 10 feet. I don't care. I want to see that sometimes in a movie. It's awesome to see. All right, I watched Badland Hunters. So here is my take on that movie. Directed by Heo Myeong Haeng. I could have pronounced that right. I don't know. Sounded good.
Sounded very good.
This is a first-time director. This is his first movie. Huge stunt coordinator.
Mhm.
Huge. So it's a first-time feature. I won't pretend like I know any other actor in here other than Dong-seok, who
Mhm.
I have seen in a few movies, The Outlaws, The Roundup, he was in the Marvel, The Eternals,
Yeah.
Train to Busan. That's not to say the other actors aren't good. It's just he is the reason I watched it. Well, him and the crocodile in the poster in the trailer.
Well, yeah. I
He's
mean,
just
crocodile.
fun. He's fun to watch in any movie he's in. Now, this isn't the best zombie post-apocalyptic action movie out there. It's not the best Korean post-apocalyptic zombie action movie. A lot of it is overacted, as I find a lot of Korean movies are, especially certain
Mm.
characters. If the script calls for a crazy gang leader or a crazy mad scientist, well, that is what you are going to get in spades. But I find that fun. So we're thrown into this quasi sequel of a movie from a movie called Concrete Utopia, where that movie is about a large earthquake that takes out all of Seoul except for one tiny apartment. This movie starts with the doctor conducting experiments just as the earthquake begins, and later that same apartment is revealed. You do not have to watch Concrete Utopia to follow this movie at all. Where Concrete Utopia begins right after that earthquake, Badland Hunters gets to the apartments 3 or 4 years later. Uh,
Mhm.
this movie referenced that apartment quite a bit and actually takes place within it for like the second half of the movie. All that said, all you need to know is a doctor is recruiting teenage kids for experiments and bringing them to the apartment. One teenager is a friend of my Dong-seok's character, Nam-san, and when he finds out she's in trouble, he goes to get her and kicks the shit out of anyone who gets in his way. The dialogue, while lacking sometimes in English dub, and admittedly, it is better with closed caption, is so hard with a movie like this. Like when the action
Yeah.
comes, I don't want to be reading and missing the main reason I'm watching this movie, the
Mhm.
action and the gore. And this movie has that in spades when it does finally come. While the story is familiar, it's not the best example of that story, but when the action comes, it does deliver. I know shotguns don't really send people flying backwards 10 feet. I don't care. I want to see that sometimes in a movie. It's awesome to see. There are so many martial art moves that kick, punch, twist, and turn gunshots into like heads exploding and limbs
Mm.
flying. The gore is great. The zombie things with no real humanity left, that
Yeah.
basement one, it's an awesome. Although there's a little too few of them. I wish there was a lot more. All the soldiers, save for maybe two of them, all
Mhm.
suck as soldiers. They're just cannon fodder. The gangs aren't really good when it comes to being tough or having any real competency, but that's okay. That just means there's more of them to beat the crap out of and kill. If you are hoping for Train to Busan or All of Us Are Dead,
Mhm.
two other Korean ones, you aren't getting any of that. You're not getting that deep here.
Mhm.
And it doesn't have to be the zombie spectacle of, say, Peninsula. It does have a serviceable story. It has a kick-ass hero and a lot of killing, lots of killing. The fight
Mm.
with the zombies in the basement being the highlight. This is a popcorn flick for those who like high action, low thinking type of movies. And if you do not like Korean movies, you're not gonna like this one. It's overacted, but lots of realistic and icky gore. It has more than a few that's gotta hurt moments too. And a cool fight with a crocodile to start it all off, and that's in the trailer, so I'm not really spoiling anything. I It's definitely worth a stream. Like, you know what you're getting. Just don't
Yeah.
expect anything more than that. It's worth a watch. Yeah, I had fun watching
Yeah.
it.
I
Second
also
opinion?
my second opinion, I also had a great time watching it. Like, there were quite a few times that, okay, yes, you're not gonna find something deep and meaningful in this movie
Yeah.
other than don't kill children. That's the deepest they get, which is nice. It's nice that we can state that. Um, but yeah, no, I was just expecting, a nice kinda campy. Because I mean, God bless Korean dramas, actions. They're very into dramatic
Oh, wow.
stares, pauses,
Yeah.
like delivery of lines. They really like to pack a punch with that. And I'm like, God bless.
Yeah.
And in this movie, it fits so well because obviously this is not one of the zombie movies or TV shows that's going to look into the human condition
No.
and explore, humanity through. No, we're killing shit and we're having fun doing it while smelling bad. This is what that movie is, and it's a fun romp. There's a lot of really great fight scenes,
Yeah.
like incredible. The story does work. It's a simple one, but it delivers. They stay on point through the entire thing. I had a lot of fun watching this,
Yeah.
and I was like, I would totally watch this again,
Yep.
100%.
Oh,
It's probably gonna turn into one of my, while I'm working and I just need something in the background, this is gonna be one of my background watches
yeah.
because I can just, like, look over and be like, "Ooh, fight scene, right?
Yeah.
Let me watch that," and then go back to work. So, I mean, it was a fun one. I would totally watch this again, and I would totally recommend if people like you have to be okay with mild dramatic acting, just a little bit. But if you like really great fight scenes and you love having a young female who figures shit out before every single adult in
Yeah.
her entire world,
Yeah. She figured it out
she
pretty
figured
quick.
it out. She's
Yeah.
a smart
Something's not
one.
right here.
She's like, "This is super weird. I don't think I'm gonna go along with what you're doing," which I also appreciated. But yeah, no, it was a really fun movie, and I think it's a great, like, popcorn watch, like you said. Like, this
Yeah.
is definitely, you know what? Order some pizza, sit on the couch, watch this movie. You got a few laughs, great fight scenes, and some really nice special effects, like physical ones
Yeah.
on the people. Like, I was like, oh, that's gross.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting."
There were some nice ones.
Yeah, so it was a good watch.
Yeah. No, I liked it. I've really been impressed with like a lot of Korean shows and the movies, and I hope Netflix keeps doing them because they're great.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
these
I
ones
think
are great. Like I like Squid Games. I liked
yeah.
like Train to Busan. I love The Kingdom.
Mm.
That's the Korean zombie one that takes place in the Middle Ages in Korea. And they're so good. And yeah, and he's awesome. He is an awesome actor. He's just fun to watch.
He was so great. I
Yeah.
was like, "Why have I not seen more of you? I wanna see more of you, sir."